probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Antetokounmpo is out there at Durant. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Curry. And it's Wall in at the 2 guard. West All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Hii wacha hapa, hii weka hapa, hii pale, ID weka hapa. No, nimenotice pad ya Xbox ni poa kushinda ya PS. Ya PS4 ni too long lasting than ya Xbox. Lakini umecheki hizo nini mpya ya Xbox?
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Now here's Leonard. 5 on the clock. On its way from Irving for 2. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Davis with a screen on LeBron. Davis sets a screen. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
And here's the East. It's a 3-point game. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting him play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Chukua ball step from Jingle. Sawa na akona mbio na nakata kutumia mbio.
Here's LeBron and the rejection by Leonard.
In a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
On its way from Curry for 2, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And such a smart pass from Curry. There isn't much this guy can't do with the ball in his hands. He sees the whole court.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Now here's Leonard. Outside Irving. Griffin sets the screen for Irving. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Wall.
Whoa! Talk about bringing it.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Now here's Leonard. Inside. Davis against Durant. Davis with the bucket.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Here is Durant. James outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. Shoots over Griffin. No good from LeBron.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot. If you're a pro, you need to make that.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see. He was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden sets the big for Irving. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 8. Irving's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Coach had any butterflies in his stomach about coaching the All-Stars, he didn't let on. He said this game's for the fans. Even though he'll be giving direction to some of the best players in the league, his only coaching advice really is to go out and have fun. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Harden the pass to Davis. Lets it go from 11. Irving misses. And the West All-Stars with possession. Back to James. He can't hit that shot. Good D by Harden. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Blake Griffin. The West also making some changes. Embiid comes in for Kevin Durant, and it's Damian Lillard in for Steph Curry. And Cousins kicks to Leonard. Back to Cousins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Irving passes to Leonard. Off the pick. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Embiid with the screen on Irving. Lillard with the bucket.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Cousins with the screen on LeBron. Harden trying to get open. It's not going to go for him. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got the fast break chance. And finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Irving. Nice job coming off that screen. That's now 8 points for Lillard.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. If you like good offense, you've come to the right spot. This is your game.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And the East with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Davis. Russell Westbrook comes in for James Harden. And it's Paul in for Irving. Then for the West All-Stars, Simmons checked in for Antetokounmpo. Paul George comes in for James. And it's Victor Oladipo in for John Wall. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. And Cousins kicks to Leonard. Over George. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Lillard dishes to Oladipo. Embiid the pass to Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. Left side Leonard over George. Here's Towns. puts in the layup. Towns has got his first basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Got a piece of it. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Cousins. And he battles for the ball and gets his second chance bucket. Cousins has got his second bucket of the night.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Ball kicks to Leonard. Towns sets the pick for Leonard. Pass to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
You got to love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming that one home.
Embiid with the screen on Paul. Lillard from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 11 points.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
Now, here's Cousins. He's got 6. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Paul against Lillard. Lets it go. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now, Cousins. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And the rejection by Cousins.
You just can't get those kinds of shots past Cousins. When he's in the area, he's really good at getting a hand on the ball.
Simmons, a screen on Leonard. Now George. Screen by Simmons. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the East All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. A great event unfolding, 1 quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back everyone to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Towns. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Paul in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Oh, man.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Nice work there coming off the screen.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
It's stolen by Oladipo. George against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. That's good. He's 5 for 9. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
There's a good screen. Jokic sets the screen for George. Westbrook with the block.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And how about Cousins just reading it perfectly off the rim to send it home?
Screen by Simmons. George against Leonard. Shot off the pick. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And the East with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Porzingis subbed in for DeMarcus Cousins. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Durant's checked in. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And finished off by Leonard.
You know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain it. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Walker's checked in. James checked in for the West. Curry comes in for Victor Oladipo. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, I like the activity of Drummond on the glass. I mean, he's so big and active. Excellent timing and hands, always pounding and grinding for offensive rebounds.
Durant sets a screen for Lowry. Over Porzingis. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those days. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it's just not working for you.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Harden's checked in. He's all alone. Here's Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Jokic just got his first bucket of the night.
Kevin, you know, it's nice to see Lowry dish the rock. I mean, I enjoy watching him pass the ball because he's got a nice feel for when to get it to his guys for an open shot.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. You know, Clark, when you think about it, all fans really care about is winning, and that's hard to pull off when you're the only star on your team. We see it all over the league.
You know, basketball is not tennis or golf. It's a team game, and one man can't win a championship by himself. I mean, when you look at all the championship teams, they were championship teams, not driven by just one star player. And it's a blessing when you can play with other good players, and that's what all good players desire to do at some point.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking it.
A shot by Curry, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck for deep here. It's just not his night.
And a wide open look for Walker. No good, shot missing. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Outside Curry. Durant with a screen on Walker. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
And Curry calling for the pick and roll and running it with precision. He is a terrific floor general. He knows how to strike the soft spot of an opposing defense.
Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Over LeBron. Clock at 4. That one off the back iron and out. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Harden the pass to Drummond. From deep, Walker traps in the tray.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
Curry from deep three-point land. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Irving's shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Jokic a screen. Curry Curry outside. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Drummond the screen. And Walker kicks to Drummond. Back to Walker. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
You know, he's effective as a scorer because Walker can take it to the rack or hit jumpers like that. So as a defender, you got to pick how you're going to defend him. Make him drive or give him the jump shot.
And some changes here for the East. Blake Griffin comes in for Drummond. Davis is subbed in for Porzingis. The West also making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jokic. And John Wall subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Left side Durant. Outside for Curry. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got 16.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
The kick out to Irving with the shot. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on his shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block.
Harden, no good.
Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
And that one's good. Durant.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Harden. Up again. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player. A guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
First one falls for him. So Wall nails both of them.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
Outside Irving. Hits the 3-point bomb. 15 points in the game.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Irving against Curry. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Irving. Antetokounmpo kicks to LeBron. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for James. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by LeBron. And that's now 7 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Harden against James. Here's Davis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's James. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
First free throw is good. Ball's checked in for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for the West. Lillard comes in for Steph Curry. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Griffin kicks to Paul. Puts up a 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Paul's has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Lillard against Paul. Outside Griffin. Harden with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the inside. Davis. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Embiid, the pass to LeBron. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's what the East is going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Davis. Leonard comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Irving. Here's Westbrook. The pass to Griffin. To the middle. And Griffin slams it in.
Yes, he does, Kevin. Love seeing Griffin finish with power at the rim. Awesome at throwing it down when he's in this deep.
They set the pick. The tray. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
You know, leaving somebody that wide open is not proof. I mean, you got to expect to get burned when you put that kind of effort forward.
Cousins with a screen on James. Pass the ball. And stolen by Lillard. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. West All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That drops, so they now lead by 1. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Blake Griffin. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Oladipo's checked in.
The people from coming to Christ and mystery.
That one is no good. Outside Leonard. Down low. Here's Cousins. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I'll tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The East All-Stars up on top. They're up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome to halftime of the All-Star Game. You're watching some incredible talent. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
Obviously, this has been a back-and-forth type of thing, but now you're going to start to see the competitiveness come out in these guys. That's right, and they have to say it real nice and smooth. Competitiveness. A little more defense, not a lot more, but certainly a lot more intensity. And at the end of the day, every guy on that court out there is built to win.
This particular All-Star game has some real energy. Guys aren't just going out there and going through the motions. They're actually digging in and trying to win. This is different. I can't wait for the second half.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star Game. Then the coaches will decide.
And also, we bring some NFC items in the district. I've been living there for a miracle job since October last year. I remember our pastor, Pastor Tunde Aiko of NFC Aito Obeleku District, always says, if you are believing God for a miracle job, act like you have it already. Wake up early every day, dress up like you are going to go out and try something new. So I wake up early every day, dress neatly, and go out to something I'm doing. Whenever any of my friends call me and ask about the job, I'll tell them, now I'm working in one hospital. And now, lately. So during the last all night with the king of
On the reserves, but either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, well, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. LeBron James is out there with Durant, and then there's Antetokounmpo on its wall, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
My name is I joined this position.
On the free throw, no good.
You know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Leonard with the steal. Goes up, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Goes back up, and it's sent back by Leonard. Here's the floor. Here's Davis. And another shot. The West All-Stars pull it in.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And, you know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
Curry with a wide open look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. James in the post. He's covered by Leonard, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Curry, and the jam by Steph Curry.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Irving misses. And so here are the West All-Stars. 3-point lead. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
And the East All-Stars call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
My name is John. I am trying to the covenant of distribution of the international breakthrough. I came from Chile in 2016 as a strong employee, believing God for international breakthrough. During Chile's celebration of the Papa said we should try to protestant God, believing God. I tied my seat sacrifice to the international breakthrough. I still have the grace of God.
George is checked in for the West. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Harden kicks to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Durant with a screen on Irving. The shot by Curry, no good. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Antetokounmpo against Griffin. And good that time. 13 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Irving passes to Harden. Leonard kicks to Irving. Davis inside, defended by Durant, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's 6 points for Davis. Curry attacking to the left side wing. And Wall gets it to go.
The same thing I saw in between, that was what I saw. How my body was feeling. And then I was reading the Bible. Guys, this with the Bible. I know Papa has question inside that book that I know in service, and I saw myself that I know in service. Then I say I will not return to relation. So, praise the Lord. So I was saying.
On the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
I was sitting down.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. He can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And it's Leonard missing. Down low, here's Durant. The kick out to Wall. And the 3-ball is good. Now it's a 7-point West All-Star lead.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The East making a switch. Drummond's checked in. Leonard the pass to Irving. Off target from outside. And so here are the West All-Stars. Wall's shot is good. Wall's got 13 points.
You know, one of the things I like about Wall, Kevin, is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Davis, the pass to Harden. No good again that time.
Can't get more open than that. No idea how he mistimed that mid-range shot. Maybe he was too open.
It's stolen by Curry. From 20 feet out. That misses off the back.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Andre Drummond. Harden against Wall. Pulls up, high post. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Porzingis is checked in for the East. Russell Westbrook comes in for Irving. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Ben Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Steph Curry. Harden, that's good.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And the layup is good. Now just a 2-point West All-Star lead.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Lowry against Westbrook. Screen by Simmons from deep 3-point range. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis. And the East All-Stars with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Paul subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Then for the West All-Stars, Embiid, he's checked in for George. Oladipo comes in for John Wall. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Simmons against Harden. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Jokic with the screen on Paul. And that one's good. Lillard.
How about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
Harden against Simmons. They get it again. Drummond. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line. Here. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
James checked in for the West. Embiid, no good.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Embiid with the screen on Paul. Paul against Lillard. Embiid with the screen on Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard over Paul. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 22 points for Damian Lillard. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Simmons dishes to Lillard. Passes it to Embiid. LeBron against Harden. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. The layup off target. Poked loose. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And that one's on target from the wing. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league. And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Here's Lillard, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The West All-Stars have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East. The free throw is good from Lillard.
Well, I tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
Harden kicks to Towns. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. LeBron against Harden. Shot clock at 5. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Towns.
Well, I like the focus Towns has. So confident down low. Taking advantage of his size there.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The West All-Stars have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Paul against Oladipo. Paul kicks to Towns. Over Embiid. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the West All-Stars. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point.
Jehovah will lift him higher. Tuko ndani. Kwa sana. Ni salamu tu. Na kamata tuko Wari, Nigeria. Tuko ndani. Sawa. I will lift him high.
Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Chris Paul is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Harden in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Embiid sets the pick for Lillard. Misses off the right iron. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Blake Griffin comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for James Harden. Curry's checked in for the West. It's stolen by Curry to the middle. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Griffin. Basket good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Curry against Paul. Screen by Simmons. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Here's LeBron. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Free throw good. James. Davis is checked in for the East. Irving comes in for Chris Paul. Then for the West All-Stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kevin Durant comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's John Wall in for Victor Oladipo. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up. Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And here's the West with the ball. And Wall kicks to Curry. Takes the 3. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 23.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Here's Westbrook. And too long on the shot. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on defense.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the batteries.
We don't have the presence of the soul. That's set. As we receive the word, People struggle to be NBA tonight. I mean,
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Trailing
Because
by 5.
NBA tonight.
And it's Wall in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Granting
Curry's
access to
got
the
5 assists in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping,
I've had the first one,
the
I tell you what,
frustration is mounting.
I'm waiting on you right now.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Westbrook passes to Griffin. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
Durant kicks to Curry. Curry on the wing. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter
Jesus.
now. Curry gets
Precious
the
name.
And they're just living beyond the arc here,
I'm
really
so
the entire fourth quarter.
And, you know, this is the time to do it. Sinking triple after triple. And it ends up becoming contagious.
Griffin passes to Westbrook. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
I want to speak on to the winners.
Also belong to the winners one.
A global I refuse to be the old person.
I refuse to be the old person.
Breakthrough must become my identity
Throw
for
good,
life.
LeBron.
Breakthrough must become my identity.
And that for life.
And that for them.
And for 1,000 generations to come. You know what it is. And please be seated. I have dominion.
Both free throws good from James.
If you
And
see
here are the East All-Stars now.
when I am talking,
Left side, Westbrook.
that desire to
Look
be
at
tall
the West All-Stars.
with
Lead
the
is cut down to just 6
key
points
to
and the bucket from Westbrook. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
you
They
can't
had
see
some
everybody
botched
sleep.
coverage that turned into no coverage.
So awake now that sleep.
Here's Irving.
Arise from
The
the
East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
There's a screen. Here's Curry with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got 31 points.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now, and at the right time, too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this fourth quarter.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Shot from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. To the middle. Curry against Irving. Here's Griffin. And that goes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 12 points for Blake Griffin.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
James Harden, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
I have enjoyed each free money up to now with processes. This church is an ever
Griffin's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here, isn't he? Outside, Wall. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Wall. Drains the three-pointer. Wall's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the West All-Stars.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Antetokounmpo kicks the Wall. It's stolen by Davis, and they're moving it up. And there it is for him.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Here's LeBron. That one, no good. Great D that time from Davis. East All-Stars on offense. 4-point game. Leonard, no luck.
He mistimed it just a skosh. I don't think the defense really had an impact. I think he just flat out missed it.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there.
Oh!
I'll tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
James against Leonard. Ron right side. Durant for three. And that one is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
To the paint, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Timeout called by the West All-Stars. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the East. Now here's Durant. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Davis. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Irving against Irving. Tipped away. Davis, the pass to Irving. Davis setting the pick for Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Curry with the steal. One-on-one fast break. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant with the steal. Over Davis. And it's the East with the rebound.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, this one is ready to be put on ice. Not a whole lot they can do from here.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Durant with a screen on Irving. No good on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's in! And he is plucked into within 2 points.
Watch out, Anthony Davis is caught 5.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
this way. Come upon me and show you to see what those conditions are. To see the condition and see the condition. My eyes on the whole one God's there. So prayer is relevant in every aspect of the believer's life. Amen. It's relevant. So we pray to see the condition. We pray to see the conditions. And we pray for grace to comply. Amen. So prayer is relevant. It's in everything by prayer. That's not a joke. That's the truth. Some can see and we not see it in the dark. Others see the condition. They couldn't see the condition. So they continue frustration. Others see the condition. They have no grace to walk with it. And so he said, as you are bound and faithful and love and love Jesus in this grace, the given grace is the love of God. Glory to God. Glory to God. Glory to God. By the help of God, I continue to this day. So we let's continue to do the will of God. So we pray to access grace. We pray to access life. God to see the provision and the conditions. So on the third day, the Lord showed me the gateway to Lord of Financial Domain. From Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 18, the thou shalt remember the Lord your God. It is He that giveth. The third day, the Lord showed me the gateway to Lord of Financial Domain. From Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 18, the thou shalt remember the Lord your God. It is He that giveth thee power to get well. That He may establish to you His which is well. So we need an understanding of His covenant to be empowered in the world of grace, the world of God, the world of your God to be with us. We need an understanding of this covenant. We shall be one. There are many people here tonight across the nations of the earth under the covenant of this apostolic relation. Who will never know the need of again forever. They will never know the meaning of life again forever. So the Lord spoke to me from that scripture. With Rema, when God answered with Rema, you will enter the Rema. He said, my son David, God, prosperity plan is not a promise. So it was not answered. My prosperity plan is not a promise. It has no respect for us. My prosperity plan is a covenant, and until your part is playing, I have not got it. I had it all from them. What then is your covenant? Genesis 8:22. Why did I do it? Sit time and hold a bit of some of it. And then I shall not see. My covenant is the covenant of seed. What is seed time and out? In 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6 and 7. It said, I say that in this way, the relation of this family is so. So, so giving is so giving is giving given no budget of the football was cheerful. And in return, God is able to make all grace abound towards you. Safety and then safety and then we know the law and we understand the procedure. Let it be cheerful. Not broken off. So the harvest will be with you. As God makes all grace abound towards you, you will have all sufficiency in all that God will do. So, Satan is given and received. Now, in Philippians chapter.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 4. 32 seconds left in the fourth.
Let me say, what is seed time and harvest?
It's all about Antetokounmpo, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting two.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're trailing by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth.
And power. Therefore, receive that giving grace upon your life today. Receive that giving grace upon your life today.
Amen.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Is for your property, far beyond the property of the people.
And the first
My prayer
no good.
is that each
And Durant finally captured that elusive first championship in 17 and the finals MVP trophy to boot. An effortless scorer who has also made great strides defensively.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Irving drives in. And now they trail by just 4.
And you got to admire Irving in these situations. Doesn't let pressure overwhelm him. In fact, he embraces it. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Shooting two.
when our total income in church was 18,000 plus in 1980.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Quite possibly the best shooter of all time. Curry just continues to impress.
And here are the East All-Stars now. And here's Harden for three. Nice D from Wall. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I'd like to show us just something before we close the this session.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Into capable Haggai chapter 2 and verse 2 to 11.
So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And here's Harden. It's stolen by Kumbo. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
And eat that added wages into a bag. Thus said the Lord of hosts, consider your way. Go up to the mountain and bring wood and build the house, and I will take pleasure in the and I will do it myself. He looked for much, and lo, it came to little, and when he brought it, I did more. Why, said the Lord? Because of my life, that is waste. I knew every man in this house. What happened? Therefore, the heaven is dead from you, and the earth from you the natural. And I, God, called for a drop upon that man, and upon the new wine, and upon the wine, and upon that which is that. For upon I saw him because you have not blinded. I saw the heaven because you feel secure where you are.